Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope everyone are doing super well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. You guys, so good to see you. Okay, let's see what we need to know for today. I am hearing your energy will be missed. So some of you guys may be walking away from things, people, places, and you're just know that your energy will be missed. So if you think that these people, it's not like they mistreated you because of course, their own personal reasons and limitations and whatnot. But they also, in some cases, mistreated you because I just heard they wanted to humble you down. Like they thought that you're like too confident or like too good or something. Fools. You have a celestial twin, aka guardian angel. So this is your higher self. So it's almost like your spiritual, your higher self. Like I don't know how else to explain it. This is like, some people call it celestial twin, some people call it guardian angel, some people call it your higher self. But somebody who kind of always knows a little bit better, right? So keep asking questions. Never rely on your logic, because sometimes our mind can trick us into things or out of things, right? So always consult with your higher self, with your celestial twin, before making any decisions, really. And always consult with the Most High and your ancestors in this lifetime and the ones that are non-seen. Yeah, this is your intuition, your higher guidance. God feelings are your guardian angels. I read somewhere, can't remember where it says so, somewhere online. God feelings are your guardian angels, so trust it. If something doesn't feel right, it's probably not. Because the God is not the God of confusion. When you know that, like, how do you know that you're making the right decision? It's when it makes you feel at peace. You feel at peace and you feel certain. Once you're making that decision, once that decision is made, you feel like the burden has lifted off your shoulders, right? That's when you know that you made the right decision. How do you know that you're making a wrong decision? It's when you feel unease, right? Also, please remember that sometimes, like, I'm getting two messages here. Don't be too quick to burn bridges, but also know when it's time to walk away or block certain situations or people out of your life. So take a time, okay? Don't rush into things, but definitely ask for higher guidance in these type of situations. God, do you want me to keep this person around? God, please reveal everything that I need to know about this relationship. And you will start seeing things once you put your attention onto those things. You will start seeing things unfolding. It may be small, it may be big things, right? God, am I right for this job? Keep asking until you receive your answers, right? Yeah, Spirit is saying choosing your thoughts, but also listening to intuition. This choosing your thoughts is more like choosing the positive, constructive thoughts instead of also choosing confident thoughts. Like, it's the lower energies that always wants to keep you in doubt. Like, am I good enough? Do they like me? Like, bitch, shut up. Like, who is it that's talking to you like that? Like, that's not godly, God would never tell you that you're not good enough. Yeah, God will tell you where you need to improve or change, or where you need to work on, or where you need to drop, or where you need to focus on. But God will never tell you to I literally just heard God will never tell you to go kill yourself. Literally. If you know what I mean. I mean, of course, this is like very extreme, right? But like suicidal thoughts are non-godly, if you know what I mean, right? Or thoughts are just like depleting, or thoughts that are just like self-destructive in any way. That's like, you have to block those thoughts, you guys. Like, I know how difficult it is to train our minds and to choose our thoughts, but it just takes practice. It takes it's a lifelong journey. It's only like a really enlightened people, like monks and stuff, that can be very clear about their thoughts. But even them, some of them are still battling with their thoughts, you know what I mean? So it's normal. It's normal. Even Jesus was battling with his thoughts, you know? But yeah, always get your personal confirmations, you know? But how do you know that you're making right decisions? When you feel at peace. When you feel certain, you feel at peace. You feel calm. You feel like you feel this calmness in your body. It's like it's producing like feel-good hormones. Okay, something about the reincarnation. Souls choose the life that offers the most ideal path or highest potentiality for their spiritual evolution and maturity. Souls, your soul chose the life that offers the most ideal path or the highest potential for their spiritual evolution and maturity, because we come here to evolve, right? We come here to evolve our souls. We come here to expand our consciousness. We come here to embody more love. Souls reincarnate with goals and experiences desired and are given a body and life conditions that are aligned with these goals. So why do you have the body you have? You have to think how much your body has changed. If you have a body that has changed a lot, what was the ideal state of your body? That is the ideal state of your body that you were born into. You know what I mean? Self-destructive habits are a factor here. But if we keep our bodies healthy and we love our bodies, we were given exact the body that we need for our life purpose in this lifetime, right? So for example, you know, some of you guys may be like a mother type, you know, you have like a white hips, or you know, you have like, yeah, you may be curvy or something because you were supposed to be a mother, you know? Your sole purpose may be being a mother in this lifetime. Some people may be very athletic because maybe they were supposed to execute something, you know. Maybe they were supposed to do body work or teach others how to do body work. Or some people may have very strong immune system because they come from countries where they were born in the countries where they needed strong immune system. Of course, we can always grow our immune system as well to a certain extent. But you know what I mean, right? Some people are very large in size or have muscles or just large, not necessarily even muscle, but just large in size, and like these huge masculines that are like, their life purpose is to protect and guard, you know? For example, right? Or maybe even, let's say you have a body type where, or you have a physique where you like, your main focus is like in your head, you're like a thinker, you know, and your body may be like small in size. Even if you're a masculine, you may be just like a high thinker, like your AQ may be very high. Your soul chose your body before it was born, basically what this card is trying to say here. In order to advance your spiritual maturity, in order to develop your soul. There's a power in detachment, so codependent energy is very, very toxic. It's so hard to get rid of, and I'm talking from the experience. I'm somebody who battled with this for a long time because I had abandonment issues and still have to a certain degree, but it is something that, you know, that's when I started reading about it. I didn't know why I was so attached to certain people, you know, to the point where it was physically painful to be detached from certain people. And, you know, a lot of these things stems from like abandonment trauma or rejection in the past, like especially in early years. But you guys already know all this, I believe. So if you're here, you're somebody who is interested in exploring these type of topics. But yeah, there's definitely a power in detachment. There's definitely power in practicing detachment, not only from people, but anything really, from, like, let's say any type of addictions. Like, let's say when I notice that I'm too addicted to coffee, I drink too much coffee, and I've always been addicted to coffee since I was a child because I come from the country where, you know, I grew up drinking a lot of coffee. My parents drink a lot of coffee. So when I notice that the coffee is the only thing I can think about throughout the day, that's when I know that it's time to probably have a cup of tea. You know, just an example, right? So it's not good to have addictions. It's not good to have detachments to anything. We always need to tame our bodies specifically, and to teach to train our minds, right? To practice detachment. Yeah, look, I was just saying that some of you guys were born to be mothers. You have a body type, you may be thinking like, oh, why are my hips so wide, or why are my titties so big, or whatever it is, right? Like, why my tummy, you know, why do I get like sausages on my tummy, right? This is because you have mother's body type. You were literally like meant to be bearing a lot of children. And maybe you are not because of certain restrictions like financial or whatever, or you haven't found a man who can actually sustain that type of lifestyle, who can sustain a family. But you were actually born in this lifetime to be a mother. So think about that, right? What is your purpose, and where can you execute this purpose? Maybe you're in the wrong place. Maybe you're surrounded by the wrong people. Some of you guys may literally be in the wrong cities, wrong countries even, what I'm getting here. Because some cultures are more family oriented than others. So maybe your, so to say, baby daddy is elsewhere. Somebody is becoming online sensation here. You will be very recognized and famous. Whatever you do, this may be online business, doesn't have to be an influencer, but your work will be known and seen by a lot of people around the world. And this is your life purpose. You're very good at what you do, so a lot of people will find out about your work. So start preparing. I just heard it may feel like overnight. So make sure that you're mentally prepared. Make sure that you have resources to handle all that. Especially you guys with businesses, I'm seeing a lot of orders coming in. So make sure that you can execute, because it's not good to have, you know, a business that cannot execute, right? So make sure that you're prepared, or you can delegate things, you can hire people, right? Once this happens, some of you guys have just heard musicians or celebrities of some sort, but this is because of your talent, not because of the celebrity status. This is actually because you have an actual life purpose, and that's your talent. You were born with it. You were born with this talent, and a lot of people will recognize you for whatever it is that you do. Some of you guys may be readers, educators, health. I just heard healthcare. I just heard something about nutrition. I just heard a therapist. I literally just heard if you're in a like a medical field, you will be recognized online. So you will be going more from like a field to like online next. You know how there's like online consultation services and stuff like that, or maybe you'll be selling some sort of product or B2B or something, but it will grow to be like a worldwide sensation, what I'm seeing here. Yeah, there will be a ceremony. So this may be a promotion, or this may be initiation process into this position in your purpose. This may also be a wedding or a birth of a child. And testament. You will be leaving some sort of testament behind. Testament and testimony. You will be leaving your testimony. So people will see this work online even after you pass on to a next adventure. Your testimony will be seen. It will be online sensation for some of you guys. And you're going to make it. You're going to make it big, Spirit is saying. Because of your heart, because of your pure intentions, because of your good will and good deeds, what I'm getting here, and your hard work and your resilience, because of your faith, because of your dedication, because of your consistency, because of your intelligence, what I just heard. So don't doubt it. Stop doubting yourself. You were born for this. Getting your life together. I mean, who isn't getting their life together? Just do your best, right? One day at a time. Be gentle with yourself. It's a fine balance, right? Don't get too overwhelmed, because it's so easy to get overwhelmed. Maybe switch off the news for a while or something. Like, it's very important to filter certain information. Even, I just heard even the movies, like, make sure that you deposit only constructive things in your brain right now and in your aura. Dare to be different. You can be yourself. Dare to be different. It's okay. You don't need to be like everybody else on TikTok or Instagram. You can be different. It's okay. You know, not everybody needs to look like some people with K initials. Like, it's a trend, you know, especially like I'm in California, especially here in California, like everybody just look the same, kind of. Like, it's like, and we all know who started these trends, and it's just like, yo, can you chill on your lips? Like, they're big enough. Trust me. Trust me. You know, it seems like a psychological problem to this point. Like, it's okay, chill. Like, you guys gotta chill. Everybody gotta chill. Like, you have enough fillers in your faces. Like, you look extraordinary. You look good. Like, work on your mental health now. Now that you got your body in shape, like, now it's time to work on your mental health, right? Cleanse yourself in your space. Yeah, I don't know. It just makes me feel so good. Cleaning my house, doing my laundry, doing my dishes on a daily basis just makes me feel more centered. It's just like, okay, I got this out of the way. This looks so nice. It's just like aesthetically pleasing. But also, when we keep our spaces clean, we don't invite unwanted spirits in our space, because certain spirits, they love clutter and dirt. And we don't want that. You always want to air out your spaces, sage it, you know, burn some candles, sprinkle some salt in the corners, having water elements. Pets are just the best. Kids. But of course, you wouldn't bring the kid just to purify the space. But I'm just saying that if you have kids in your household, you have natural, like, You already have pure spirits in your households when you have pets and kids in your spaces. But make sure that you guys cleanse not only your bodies but also your spaces, right? To the point where like don't have like any like, you know, take your trash out every day. I know that this is not for everybody because like some of you guys have OCDs and stuff. But like, I don't know why I'm saying this. For somebody, okay? Make sure that you take out your trash every day and you change your socks every day and you shower every day, twice a day. Make sure that you do that, okay? It will make you feel so much better. In control of your life, in control of your emotions, in control of your spaces, in control. You are in control. Who else? You are. You are. You are in control. Own it. Yeah, there's energetic reset happening. So Spirit wants to work with you. They want to elevate you. They want to release everything that doesn't serve. They want to school you also. And sometimes it's not pretty, you know, how you talk to your mother and your mother will point out certain things that you're like, oh, did you have to bring that up? You know, that's kind of painful to hear. But then you'll remember like, oh yeah, the mom was right, you know, or the dad was right. So the same way Spirit is going to teach you, sometimes in a harsh ways, like showing you, mirroring to you certain things, or you may hear things that may be triggering, right? But it's okay. It's only ego. It's only ego that's reacting, you know? Because ego doesn't like anything unfamiliar. Ego doesn't want any changes, doesn't like changes. It doesn't like feedback, especially when it's negative. It just wants to... Ego, that's why they call it ego boost, right? Ego boost. And some people just want those people around that just only boost their egos. Like, you know, there's a right time for everything. Even me, myself, and I sometimes, like, when I feel like absolute shit, like, I have to go to certain people to just be there, like, them telling me that I'm, like, not a complete shit, you know? Like, I need to hear that from somebody. Please tell me that I'm not, like, a complete shit. Like, I need to know that I'm not, like, the scummest of the scummest right now. Like, I need that. Like, you know, take what resonates. Like, make yourself happy. You're in control. If somebody or something is really triggering and it's messing with your mental health, obviously that's not good, you know, because like, be gentle with yourself. Like, be gentle with yourself, okay? We can always focus on self-development, but we also need to recognize our strength, and we need to celebrate small victories as well. Okay, I think this is it for this reading, honestly. It looks like this is going into a love reading next, so... Spirit is saying you will be successful, don't doubt it. You will be successful. If nobody else believes in you, you have to believe in yourself. You need to be your number one fan. You need to hype yourself up. If you don't have anybody else to hype yourself up sometimes, you need to tell yourself that, yes, you're the shit. You're the shit. Do you know how many times I do that in a day? I'm the fucking shit, period. Point blank, bye. No, but for real, like, I know my limitations as well, and I'm like all about self-improvement and stuff like that, but like sometimes, you know, like okay, you are the shit, you know, I see you, skin glowing, hair flowing, you know, looking good, smelling good. What's there not to like? Duh. Okay, you guys. Yeah, Spirit is saying accept yourself for who you are. That's where the true contentment comes from, right? Not from outside validation. Not from outside validation. We need to validate ourselves first. We need to love ourselves the way we want to be loved. Right? You need to show yourself what kind of love you're willing to tolerate and not willing to tolerate. You need to show yourself what kind of love you deserve. You need to teach your brain, educated, guided. But then again, like, when you feel it in your heart, you just know it's right? You're like, this is so nice. I need nothing more, nothing less. This is it, right? So feel it from your heart space, always, always, right? Feel it out in your stomach area, in your heart area first, before anything else. How does it make you feel in that area instead of up here in your brain? Okay. I'm running out of battery, so I'm gonna charge my devices, but thank you for being here. Heavy emphasis on mothers here. So I wish you best of luck with everything, and know that you're enough and that your body is your body for a reason. You look the way you look for a reason, and dare to be different, okay? It's okay to be different. Not everybody is supposed to look the same. The beauty standards are just ridiculous. Like, who can keep up with that shit? Nobody. So stop comparing yourself to anybody else and love yourself the way you are, and be happy with yourself. Be content, you know. And if you want to change something, then work on that, but make sure that it's coming from it. You have like good. It's coming from the right reasons, right? From the right places, right? Okay. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you very, very soon. One more reading to go because still have cards left.